The Breast Society of Ghana is championing a good cause, and that's what we're here. We are all in for it, okay, right here on Prime Morning. And like I told you earlier, for the entire month of October, during the Good Living segment, we are pushing harder the awareness of breast cancer. Early detection saves lives. That's what we are in for. So please, we are urging you, if you have the opportunity, if you've never screened your breast before, please go to the nearest health facility, go get checked. Or as the conversation goes on, we will be teaching you the proper way to test yourself, okay? And so make sure that you are highly interactive with us on our social media platforms. My name is Esiedua Akomia, and my guests are beautifully seated, very beautiful ladies. And today we are going to get into some more awareness concerning breast cancer. I have Dr. Josephine Insafo. So Dr. Insafo is here, and she is the president of the Breast Society of Ghana. Good morning, Doc. Hope you're well.
Good morning, Esiedua.
Hope everything's fine.
Very well, thanks. Glad to be here.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for the great work that you're doing as well in relation to breast cancer. It's a great thing. And then seated to her left is the beautiful, she's a fashion designer, and she is a breast cancer survivor. She's here to tell her story as well. You know, last week we had a survivor tell her story. Today we have another survivor who is going to tell her story, and she's in the person of Miriam Anani. Good morning, Miriam.
Good morning.
Hope you're good.
Yes, please.
Everything fine?
Yes,
please. Everything, relax, shake it off. Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are ready to tell it all, spill it all, not going to hide anything, because we want to know everything. You're fine, you're good? Yeah. All right. Okay, so please get highly interactive with us. Our Facebook page is Joy Prime. Our WhatsApp number is 055-157-5757. Or you can go to our YouTube page. It is Joy Prime TV. Doc, we have seen so many things, so many stories, so many myths. A lot is happening on social media, most especially since it's Pink October. Everybody wakes up, they think they have an idea of what breast cancer is, or they think that, they want to share whatever they want to share on social media in relation to breast cancer. But I would want to start with Miriam first, for Miriam to, tell us, so you start telling us your story, and then when there is anything in relation to some of the myths that I've seen on social media, Doc, then you address that for us. Is that fine? Yeah. All right, so Miriam, how did it start for you?
Okay, I would say it started like 7 years ago.
Okay.
And I was going to take my bath, this breast self-examination. I was just checking my breast. And I felt a sharp pain on the left side.
A sharp pain?
Yes, a sharp pain. So I just wanted to be sure what exactly the pain is. So I started to massage the breast, and I saw it was something small, a lump in the breast, and I've not seen it before. And it was very painful. So I finished bathing and went into my mom's room to tell her about what I saw. And she said, and I asked her to lie down too, so that maybe I'll check her breast also to see whether it's from the family or something. I checked the old lady's one, there was nothing there. And I could see there was something wrong with me. So I asked her what to do. And she said I should use Inkuto to massage it, but to go. So I started using it for like 6 months.
And you used it for that long?
Yes. And it started to become bigger, and it became 2.
The lump?
Yes. But I was still in the house. I was dating this guy, so I confronted the guy so that I get a support, or maybe someone to tell me what to do and all those things. This boy also said, no, it's something like we have to go to this herbal people to buy herbal medicine, but it will go. We started with these herbal medicines. And anytime we get to their place, the only thing they tell us is like, someone is following me. Like it's something spiritual.
Spiritual?
Yes.
Like what, spiritual husband?
I don't even know. Something spiritual, but it's from like my father's side, my mother's side, like a whole lot. Like in the area, like someone is watching me. So they will say, they will just give us the medicine. The man gave us the medicine. We went to Cape Coast to collect the medicine. He gave us the medicine and got finished. So I called this man to inform him. He said I should come alone. But my instinct was not telling me to go, because I could feel he has a bad intentions for me.
The first time, who did you go with? The man you were with? Okay.
So I told the guy, and the guy said I shouldn't go alone. So I didn't go. The man keeps calling, and he was saying that they are warning him not to help me again. So and I said,
spirits,
yes,
the so-called spirits,
yes,
are warning him not to help you.
Yes. So 2 years around the line, this lump the two became one now, and it was all over the breast, the left breast, and it was heavier than the other one.
2 years.
Yes. And I was still in the house. I tell my parents, I tell my brothers, they say it's nothing. They always say it's nothing. So I was just in the house feeling the pain. The guy too was just supporting and like with food and everything just to care for me. But they were not.
Okay. Okay, all right. So Miriam is sharing her story of how, she found out that she got breast cancer. And this, she was saying that it started off 7 years ago where she was taking her bath and decided to test herself. And she realized, or she noticed a very little lump in her left breast, but she wasn't too sure, decided to go and check her mother's. And I wonder what exactly she was trying to find out, from her mother's breast, because but what you said in relation to, maybe it's in the family.
Yes.
I don't know what your thought process was at that time. Were you thinking that, having a lump or that little thing in your breast was probably in the family? Is that
yes.
it? That's what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Doc, please address this bit for me. It's possibly being in the family.
Right.
Elaborate on that.
Right. So, breast cancer can be in the family, but honestly, only about 10% of women with breast cancer will it be the hereditary type.
Oh.
So some families may have a gene that causes breast cancer. So it may have been in the mother, in the sister, or some close relative. Mm-hmm. Sometimes this gene can show up as other types of cancers. For instance, an auntie had ovarian cancer and a brother had prostate cancer, and then a mother had breast cancer. So there are some troublesome genes, but they are actually in the minority. So if we have 100 breast cancer patients, only 10 of them will have it in the family.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing too is, I think a lot of us are walking around talking about the normal lump in the breast. I think that's what Miriam was thinking.
Yes.
That a lot of women say, it's the normal lump. There is no normal lump in the breast.
I remember
she might have wanted to check her mother's breast just to compare and see.
Yes.
Yes. So people do get a bit confused thinking that, is this the normal lump? There is no normal lump. Not all lumps are cancerous. There are some non-cancerous breast lumps.
So, but Doc, please hold on. So are you saying that there is nothing like normal lumps?
Yes, exactly. There is no normal lump. There are some lumps that are non-cancerous.
Okay.
And some that are cancerous. Actually, the non-cancerous lumps, thankfully, are more than the cancerous lumps. But we shouldn't say a normal lump.
Yeah, so I wonder how you can tell the difference between both. Because if you have a regular lump, because I believe that in your breast, you have regular lumps in your breast, isn't it?
Some women have lumpy breasts.
Okay.
So the question is, how do you tell the difference?
Yes.
Right. So you may not be able to tell the difference, but a professional might be able to tell the difference.
Okay.
And then for yourself, what we advise is monthly breast self-examination. Not because there's something wrong, but it teaches you to know your own breast.
Right.
So if, say, this month, we all did our own examination, and this month we all went to the hospital, and a professional did it. You had a nurse examine your breast, and you may or may not have to do a scan, depends. But so assuming you go through that, and you are told that your breasts are normal. So you know that, this is my normal.
Right.
So some women have lumpy breasts.
Okay.
So know your normal.
Okay.
If you have the smooth kind of breast, that's great. If you have the lumpy kind of breast, but so long as you've checked and you know that this is my normal state.
Okay.
That is the thing. That's the trick to the early detection.
Okay.
So if once a month you do this,
right,
the day there's something slightly off, you know that
get it.
This is something different.
Yes.
Something new. There's a change.
Yeah.
And then you go and check it out. At that point, you're probably going to be asked to do a scan.
Okay.
Or a mammogram.
Okay.
Okay. And then even when you do that, it doesn't mean definitely it's cancer.
Okay.
They might tell you, you are lucky, yours is the non-cancerous type. Or this is a cancer, but you've picked it up really, really small. And then, you know, from there, a lot can be done about it. Okay. So we need to be breast aware.
Yeah.
That's the term.
Be aware of your own breast.
Exactly.
Understand and know your own breast first.
Yes.
Beautiful. Miriam,
Yes.
please continue your story.
So after, like, the man stopped giving me, I told him I can't come for the medication. So I waited for 2 good years. I was in the house taking nothing. And the lamp has covered all the breast. And it was changing color too.
Your breast was changing color?
Yes. Like, I'm a dark skin, but it's more darker.
Was it the entire breast that was changing color?
Yes, the left breast.
Okay.
Changing color.
Okay.
And so I told one of my aunties about it. And she said, okay, she saw a woman in the area, like, she's also suffering from this breast something, but she doesn't know much. So she would just tell the woman about my situation so that I befriend the person. So whatever she's doing, like if she's going to the hospital, then I start going to the hospital also. So I befriended this woman also. And I got to know she has, the breast has rotten and all. But she told me she went to the hospital and they said to cut the breast. And she doesn't want them to cut it. So she's taking this herbal medicine. But she's fine. So I said, okay, she should give me the person's number and the location. So we went there too. And I got there too. The person was also saying there was something following me. That is making me not to be okay and all those things. But he will give me the medication. So he gave us the medication, gave us the one I will drink and the one I will apply on the breast. I was applying some and the smell of the medication changed. And I'm a very sensitive person. My nose is very sensitive. So I told myself, I can't put something that is so smelly on my body. So I stopped. And I went to call this man. The man said, yeah, he told me someone was following me. So they've seen that I'm doing something about my situation. So they
are changing your mind.
No, they've spoiled the medication. That's why it's smelly.
Oh.
But he has to send someone to bring the medication. And that was the lockdown period. That was 2020. And there was no...
Getting that somebody to come to you.
Yeah. Before I realized, the one who took me, the lady that I spoke about, she died. So I got very scared.
The one with the rotten breasts?
Yeah. In the lockdown period, she died. So I got very scared, like, am I also going to die? I got very scared that when they told me about her death, I was crying on the road.
So she died of breast cancer?
Yes.
It was breast cancer, not COVID?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was crying on the road, came back and told my boyfriend about what's happening. And he was saying like, so what do he's so confused about. And I was saying, we should do something, like talk to someone, because I am afraid. And I said, okay, I remember the lady telling me like, she's a friend of one of my aunties, my close aunties. So I said, okay, she's in the house. Let me go and inform her about my situation. And I always buy things from her too. So I went to inform her and she was asking, why did I keep long? And why am I so worried? And I told her, doesn't she see like my breast is not even? And she said, oh, she normally sees people with their breast like one is bigger than the other. So she thought it was something normal. So I hold the one that was not affected. And she saw that the lamp has raised it up from the other side. She said, and you are sitting down with this in the house. She got very scared, started to call the other brothers, uncles, and all the relatives to gather some money. And they called me back to say, I have to go back to the hospital. When they told me to go back to the hospital, I was telling them, no, I want to do the herbal. But my uncle, the senior one, got very annoyed, called me, telling me if they want to give me the money, now I have to go to the hospital. They want the hospital receipt, not herbal medicine. It's hospital receipt they want. So I went back I said the only hospital I know is like police hospital, since it's closer to my house too. So I went there. And luckily too, when I got there, the doctor who saw me that day, like I've met him in one of his office, like I went for checkup and I told him about my situation. He told me to come back to do the biopsy and all those things. But I didn't go. So a year later, he saw me. He was asking me. Yes. You. He was asking me, why did I sit for long? Why? He just want to see when he saw the breast, he said, no, there's something wrong with the breast. Because it was dark and there was balls on it too. So he was asking me, for how many years? And I said 3 years. And you were just sitting in the house.
When you said there was balls on it, As in, like, it looked bumpy, or there were, like dimplings?
No, balls.
Balls?
Like, how will I even say, doc?
Like skin nodules, lumps, small lumps sticking out.
Okay, sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was quite advanced. You know, it's taking up the whole breast. It's pushing out as if it's trying to come out of the skin.
Oh, wow. But the right breast was fine?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So he told me, if he asked me to do anything, am I willing to do it now? I said, yeah. Do I have money? I said, oh, why? I don't have money, but if I tell the people helping me,
yeah, they will do, all right.
So he wrote the things that I will be needing to do everything, and he said I have to come for biopsy. That's when I went for the biopsy. The results came back, they said there was nothing wrong with me. But this doctor insisted they have to do it again. We did another biopsy. In a month's time, it came back, it was breast cancer.
And what happened?
I cried that day. I didn't know what to do, but the matron gave me so much hope. I was crying and she told me I shouldn't cry. It was police hospital, so she was telling me.
What stage were you at that time?
I didn't even know the stage, but I was just crying because of the breast cancer.
Alone, yeah.
I was crying. This boy too was just, my boyfriend was just worrying me, talking plenty. So I was just crying. And the matron told me, no, I shouldn't cry, but they are referring me to Kolebu. Anything they ask me to do, I have to do it quickly. And she would just give me the hope. There are survivors. She knows a whole lot of survivors that if I am not sure, like, I'll stay alive, I should call her and she will let me see any of the survivors to talk to me. So I said, okay, if there are survivors, then I also can survive.
You can, yes.
That's when I was being referred to Kolebu and I started a journey. With the chemo, I would say it wasn't easy because I'm dark already, becoming more darker. That's when my family left me. They said I was trying to take what? They said poison to kill myself.
They thought?
Yes. So
that you were trying to poison yourself?
I ran away from the house to another place, from Osu to Ashiama, to stay there. Because no one knows me in Ashiama. They don't know my skin color. They don't know whether I've changed or something. I lost my hair too. When I came out from the house, like in Osu, I quite remember one day I was going out to buy food. And there's this small girl who helps my auntie to clean up. I've not put on any scarf. But the girl just saw me. She said, hey! Like she was so shocked. Not knowing this place was bowed. And there was hair at this side.
You didn't know?
I didn't know. So she just did like this. She couldn't talk, so she was just doing like this. So I just used my hand to touch my hair, and I could see that place was bowed, and there was hair at this side. She saw that I was going to cry, so she just said, I shouldn't cry. So I went inside to take my scarf, to go out now. Like when I go out, people see me with no eyebrows and or no lashes too. So I just have to
Your lashes had fallen off.
Yes.
Your brows had fallen off.
Yes, because of the chemo treatment.
Right, yeah.
But I never want to give up. I went back to Ashiama to stay there. And all those times this guy too was just frustrating me. On my 8th cycle of chemo, came back home, I called him to just talk to him, like how my rounds did, like all my rounds and all. This boy was just telling he's tired. I should stop calling him, like he has given up, like we should break up. I didn't even know what I said, you are not the one paying for everything, so why do you want to break up too?
Just be somebody who would be there. Just be like a shoulder that you could, lean on.
And the most annoying thing too, like from the first and second, my aunties, this lockdown period, they said they've lost all their money. So I've taken this first and second chemo. They said they didn't have money too. So they said they have to stop giving me the money for my medication.
So you were on your own? I
was on my own. I cried that day. It was 3 days for my 3rd chemo. I was still crying. I didn't have any kobo, any penny in my account to go and buy my medication. I was crying. So that was when I was in Osu. I left my place to a park, a bigger park, Akwaje Park. That place is very big. I went there just to sit there
Miriam, you know, I don't want you spoiling it all at the moment. What you're giving us, it seems there's so much more to it. And so we would love for you to continue telling us the story, God willing, next week, Tuesday. Doc has to help us demonstrate how to self-examine your breast. And so, but if you have any questions that you would love to ask Doc, please go to our Facebook page, there's Joy Prime, or you can take our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. So, Doc, if you can kindly go to the other side to help us find out. And, you know, if there's any other thing that you would want to add onto what Miriam was telling us about her journey, kindly do so.
Okay, right. So, Miriam discovered it when she examined her own breast.
Yes.
And so we want to talk about breast screening. Breast screening actually is not about examining your own breast only.
Okay.
So the best way to get a breast screening done is to do a mammogram.
Okay.
All right. So that's a special X-ray machine. It squeezes your breast a bit, and then it takes a picture. Usually, we would advise women to start their breast screening with mammograms at the age of 40.
Okay.
And you want to do that every 1 or at most every 2 years. That would be good for the average person. Of course, if it's in your family or you suspect it's in your family, maybe every year you want to get a mammogram done, starting at the age of 40. So before 40, what do we do? So every woman should be breast aware, as I said. So by the age of 20 years, we should all be breast aware. We should all know our normal breast.
Right.
So this we are going to do by our monthly breast self-examination. Right. And ideally, you want to do it after your menses. A lot of women will admit that during the menses, the breasts feel a bit tender, heavy, feels a bit funny. So there could be something and you might miss it. So let your menses finish. And then a few days after that, you know, a few days or a week after your menses is done, then you examine your breast. Okay. And then once a year, go to the hospital and let a professional also examine your breast, just to cross-check. Of course, in between the once a year, if you notice something funny, unusual on your own examination, definitely go to hospital. We are likely to ask you to do a scan, or depending on what we find. So these are the 3 things you want to do. Your own monthly breast self-examination, and everybody should start by the age of 20. A yearly clinical breast examination at the hospital. If you forget, then 2 years.
2 years,
at least October, we are making noise, so that should remind you. And then by the age of 40, you still continue with your self-examination and the clinical examination, then you add on a mammogram.
All right, Doc.
So to the monthly breast self-examination. So when it's time, you do this.
So we are getting into the demonstration, right?
Yes.
All right.
So you can do this whilst having your bath in, you're in the shower, or you can lie down on your bed. You lie on your back. Then you examine yourself. So
by the way, we have our model Nanesi, whilst doctor is, explaining everything. Nanesi would also be helping us by examining herself as well.
All right. So this actually is a prosthesis. So it's an artificial breast made from silicone. It feels really like a breast. So when a lady has a surgery to remove the breast and she has a flat chest, we have it in different sizes. I just brought the really big one so that we can see it well. So they will put this in their brassiere and dress up. So if you were to meet her and touch her breast or give her a hug,
you wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't know because it feels like the real breast. So we'll use this for demonstration. All right. So Nanesi, you also do this with me. So when you are on your bed or you are standing, you put your left hand at your back, at the back of your head, and then you use your right hand to do the examination. You're going to use the flat side of your 4 fingers to do the examination.
She's sitting, is it okay, or she has to stand?
It's okay, she can sit. That's what we are going to do. But you want to, maybe in reality you might stand in front of a mirror. Okay. So you stand in front of the mirror, and then, you undress, obviously, and then you have a look at your breast. You turn a bit to the left and a bit to the right, and just have a close look at your breast. Does it look different? Everybody has one breast that's a little bigger than the other.
Yes.
That's normal, ladies, you know that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about a change, recent change. Or the color of it. You remember Miriam mentioned it was getting darker.
Yes.
Some too, it's looking reddish. Anything that looks different. Look at your nipples too. Do your nipples normally stand out? Some people, their nipples don't. But just know you're normal. The whole point is a change. So if now one nipple is turning downwards a bit or going inwards a bit, that could be something. If you see a sore, a rash, anything wasn't there before, or a dimple. Some people smile and they get these cute dimples. Breasts are not supposed to have dimples. So if you see your breast and part is gone in like this, a dimple on the breast, you don't want to see that. Or you see like a bulge, something is, you don't want to see that. So looking alone we are halfway through the examination. All right. And when you look, your hands are by your side. And then you look with your hands on your waist.
On your waist,
then you turn both ways.
Yeah.
With your hands on your waist too, you can lean forward a little bit. Okay, then you turn again.
Nancy, please stand, okay? I think it would be better if you do. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
Can you come to this? Push the chair back a bit. Then we can see. Yes, perfect.
Okay. Right. So after the looking, then comes the feeling part.
Okay.
So then you put your left hand behind your head.
Right.
And then you use your right hand. And then you put it on your breast.
Okay.
Okay. And then you press hard onto your chest. Okay. So if this is the breast, it's like this. You want to dig in. You see, you should go down. But not your fingertips, the flat side.
The flats, okay.
So you press it like this. So it's almost like a gentle massage, circular motions. Then you lift it off and you move to the next part. And then also you press it down like that. Then you move to the next bit. So
What's
just an
the
inch at a
pressure?
time.
The pressure you should put
It should
on
be
it.
firm pressure.
Firm pressure?
Yes.
Okay.
Against your chest.
Okay. Okay.
So
okay.
then you just keep going round and round and round. This is a big breast, so we have to cover all the parts under. And then you can come and do another circle. You see, I did an outer circle. So you come in and then you do an inner circle. And then you keep going. We are still on that inner circle. You can go with us. You keep going. And then finally you come to the middle part. So that also you put your whole hand over.
Over the nipple and push it in.
Yeah, and that dark circle and push it in against the chest wall. Okay, don't forget that, the breast, the shape, the orientation is this. There's something here. There's some fat here.
Yes.
Everybody has some fat here.
Yes.
This part. This is what we call the axillary tail. So this is actually breast tissues. So when you've done all that, come back up here close to your armpit.
Still with your hand raised.
Yes. And then you want to examine that as well. Okay? So when you are done with feeling the breast, the next part is to check if there's any unusual fluid from the nipple. I know, ladies, when we check, you see a little bit of whitish, yellowish, creamish, clear discharge, a little bit. That's okay, it's normal. But if it looks bloody or bloodstained, that could be a red flag.
Okay.
Yes. Having said that, bloody nipple discharge too can be caused by something non-cancerous. But not commonly, it is cancer. And there's no lump in the breast. It's just unusual fluid.
Okay.
So if you know how to breastfeed, you should know this technique. Have you breastfed? Okay, so you want to spread your fingers far apart, and then you do like this and press, as if you are trying to get some breast milk out.
Oh.
So you don't go straight onto the nipple. You come back. Yeah, so you come out and try and milk something out. You hold it there, and then just take a peep down at your breast.
Oh.
Okay? And can try this direction too. Hold it there for a second and take a peep at your breast.
Our time is up.
Okay.
We will have to come back next week, Tuesday, God willing, Okay, so we actually have gotten about 2-3 messages that are requesting that we go deeper than we have because it seems they are not too happy. But please pardon us. We'll give you a continuation of this next week, Tuesday, God willing, on Good Living segment right here on Prime Morning. So, Doctor, thank you so much for the demonstration. Thank you for your time. And Miriam, thank you for sharing your story with us. But you're coming back, by the way, next week, Tuesday, to continue with the message. So, this one says, Esiedwa, please bring Miriam back on Tuesday as you promised. Yeah, it's a promise, okay? Miriam will be coming back and Doc will come back for us to learn so much. We have so much to learn about breast cancer. And we are doing this the entire month of October. It's Pink October in collaboration with Breast Society of Ghana. And that is the beautiful president, the beautiful Dr. Josephine Insafol over there. And so thank you so much, Doc. We see you again tomorrow at 6 a.m. sharp. My name is Esiedwa Akomi. Do enjoy the rest of our shows right here on Joy Prime.
Yeah.